What's humorous, do you? Because they dislike them, many women don't lose decent men. They start punishing them after losing them because they like them too much. Stay with me if that sentence made you feel a little uncomfortable. Your next relationship might be saved by seeing this video. Please click the like and subscribe buttons if you think this type of content is valuable. You can use it for free, but you might be surprised with how much it benefits the channel. Now, let's discuss how many women unintentionally reject the same guys they wish to remain with. Two men, two quite different responses. Consider this. You are in a relationship with two men. He's all right, man A. You may go out occasionally and converse occasionally. You're not emotionally invested, but he's entertaining. You like this one a lot, man B. You find him beautiful, he makes you laugh, he treats you well, and you can see yourself in his company in the future. Your emotions are at play. Now, honestly, would you shrug if man A took 5 hours to respond to your text? Your thoughts will be racing if it takes man B 5 hours to respond. Why does he not respond? Is he becoming disinterested? Is he conversing with another person? A totally different emotional response to the same action. This is where the issue begins. The second is how attraction can become a form of punishment. You feel at ease when you're not overly invested. You don't think too much. You don't look at his final scene. You don't follow him on social media. However, the more you like someone, the more you subtly pressure them to behave in a certain way. You therefore ask additional questions of man B, the one you like. You become envious more quickly. You berate him, put him to the test, and occasionally even discipline him with drama, silence, or attitude. You are afraid of losing him, not because he is a terrible person. Ironically, because you like him, he feels as though he must tread carefully. Additionally, he won't remain in an environment where he is continuously criticized or judged if he has choices and self-respect. Third, morality is not defined by emotions. This is a difficult pill to take. The other person hasn't done anything wrong just because you have strong feelings for them. Your level of attraction, anxiety, or fear of losing someone doesn't define what is right or wrong. Your mutual agreements establish what is right and wrong. As two adults, the boundaries you both established made it very evident how much respect you both do one another. It could be hurtful if you and a man are not exclusive and he talks to other women. But is he truly cheating, or is it just your emotional response if you have never discussed commitment? Although your emotions are genuine, they are not necessarily reliable indicators of how someone else is acting. 4. Do a little test before responding. How do you determine whether your unpleasant response is justified or the result of emotional overload? Take this easy test. Would I still be unhappy if a guy I didn't truly care about did the same thing? If not, there's a good chance the man you like hasn't done anything improper. It's your attachment, worry, and anxiety talking. If so, and you would be offended regardless of the perpetrator, there may be a genuine boundary or value being transgressed. For instance, it's not his fault if the guy you like texts you and you blow out, but the just okay guy doesn't text for a day and you don't care. That relates to your fear. It's not his betrayal if you don't mind a casual guy chatting to other women, but only become upset when the man you like does it and you've never made it clear that he's exclusive. That's what you're not expecting. This does not imply that you ought to repress your emotions. It implies that you should take responsibility for them and refrain from attacking someone for a crime they did not commit. 5. Why do decent men go unnoticed? Why do I keep attracting emotionally unavailable men? Is a common question among women. However, it's not always the case that you're drawing in the wrong men. Because of your emotional attachment, you're treating the right men as though they're incorrect. A decent man who shows up, gives you respect, and makes an effort to get to know you will eventually leave. Every dispute turns into a character assault, every response delay into an interrogation, and every limit he sets is interpreted as evidence that he doesn't give a damn. Why would he stay if being near you meant that he would always be punished for normal human behavior? You're teaching him without realizing it. My life gets worse the more I care about you. 6. What should I do in its place? What then could you do differently? First, keep feelings and reality apart. Ask what really happened before you react. What was decided? Did he simply incite my worry, or did he break a promise?